Yo guys, this is DoD FireFox with a new game against Borg, B-O-R-G guy who is close to 2100 on Thor. And this guy likes to go up very late, get all the dwarfs, get his economy running, usually takes a second town center, and then rushes tier. Um, at least against me. I'm not sure if he plays because one game I rushed him, I Ares rushed him, so I dove with the Cyclop, uh, idled all his dwarfs, and then we proceeded to play the game. It was quite tough. He rucked me, and I still survived, and I won. But it was very, very close. And then the game afterwards, he went up really, really fast. So he's probably capable of switching up his strategy. So now we are on Hades with the new Hades build order by Husk Soup and Duty Firefox. And by the way, Mr. Soup inspired me a strategy against Norse because the Soup Master, I saw him play a game against an 1800 Thor. Or was it a Thor? I think it was a Thor. And Suppe did um, go one town center, and he went for Mars Cyclops and Mars Exodus in the classical age. And then he just went out and caused some trouble. So I tried this, and with mixed results. I like the strategy, however. I think I misplayed. I lost the game against Kido on Tundra. I think I misplayed it. And then I was like, how can I actually play this strategy? Because it seems strong. And then I started to add either a village center if the map is bad. So for example, on the map called Air, or yeah, I think that's what it's called. My town center was also like here, but there was nothing around it, and my food spot, my boars, were around here. So I decided to drop a village center and just send my army here to defend the boars. And then I went on an absolutely tear. I just melted away my opponent with Cyclops and Toxotes. So I thought like, okay, you know, I will try this again. So I have some sample size in now, and I really like this strategy. I think also, so I was already dead set on trying this. Then I see this here. This ensnares, helps your archer ensnare enemy units. And then I also saw this one that makes buildings get up faster. So I was like, okay, I'm going for the village center, going for the town center, and then I also my Toxotes will also snare. Oh my god! But it gets even better because during the game I also get this one here, Bow of Artemis. So now my archers also cost less. So that's obviously insane value in relics right here, um, especially for the strategy that I was set on to do anyway. So now we have here this game. Let's watch the Thor a bit. So this is a good player, as I said, close to 2.1k. So Thor is also really strong, I think, especially with the soup build order. I don't think that's the soup build order, is it? It's very slow, but he's already three villages ahead, so that's massive. But we have all the variables, so we are not that behind. Now I scout, I see this temple, I'm like, should I just rush him here again? And then I'm like, nah, probably we're probably up once this temple is finished, and then once my hero and my Cyclops is here, or my Achilles is here, then he will also already have 2 or 3 heresiers, maybe a pestilence. But yeah, overall I was like, no, I don't want to build Achilles. Now look at this. He has 19 villages. We have 14. He's 5 villages ahead, and we are Greek. We start with 4. He's actually 6 villages ahead. This is crazy. And now we catch up because we are building villages again, and we also have World of Olympus. It's not that bad, but Thor's economy can be massive. And now I send my hero out. I scout this relic here at the same time, and I'm like, should I drop this and get this instead? And I kind of don't decide to not to. I kind of decide to bring this back, so they finish the town center. But maybe I should have grabbed this first, then this, and then this. Would maybe be better, but yeah, it is what it is. And yeah, let's speed up the game a bit. So we have 2 town centers, we have forward food, forward gold, so that's not too great. And I already kind of know what Borg is doing. I'll be very surprised if we see 1 town center aggression here. I mean, probably won't see this against Hades, right? But knowing this guy, he's probably on 2 town centers, so I assume we'll build a Pegasus. And by the way, I really like. Oh, I get husbandry, by the way, very early because we have 11 cows and we still have the chicken. So no other economy upgrade. And here's idling my wills. I should have done Shift S so they won't move. And now I get Achilles out. And since we went up with 14 villagers and we got an early second town center, we are actually ahead now in villagers. So we made up for his economic bonus. But remember, he has 3 armory upgrades already, so we cannot fight him yet. What we really need is, if we want to play Toxotes, we need this. Oh, sleepy. Oh, that wasn't good for me. But he loses the Valkyrie, so not too bad, I guess. But yeah, 2 villagers down, so now the villager count is even. We also had some idle time, so he's currently ahead. And we get this bow of sorrow, or bow of whatever. This upgrade is a mini ballistics on our Toxotes, and Toxotes really suck. They suck in Classic. In Classic, they're really bad, even though they got buffed a little bit, or like Pierce armor on like infantry got reduced, so Toxotes are a bit stronger. Obviously, with this relics here, they're really good, but also with the Ares upgrade, they have like mini ballistics. So now I see all these Herseers. He probably some upgraded Cyclops. So I mean, building Herseus, and from his point of view, is not wrong. And now he does a very fast heroic timing. Oh, well, it's not really fast, honestly. This is like what you can do with any Civ, really. But he also has 1.3k in army value, so. And he has the army upgrade, so probably not any Civ. And he sets up all his buildings. And he goes Guardi, which is pretty smart. If he sees Cyclops, he probably wants to get the Frost Giants here. And now I want to push in. I want to just build pressure. And here comes the freeze, and that's honestly not too bad for me because this power spike is gone. He's also hacking away my units, and I set my units in here, so out of range of the freeze. I can also slow this down again if you want to watch this. The problem really is that the Cyclops are invalidated by the Frost Giants. And now we cast a Pestilence here. This Force Fire is very interesting. It actually is working. Oh my god. I didn't think during the game that this would hit. Ah, no. I'm stupid. Oh my god. It's actually got value. It's got a massive value, actually. Shit, I should have run. I didn't think this one tree would do so much damage. Now, this was kind of a big win for him. He's also playing Jarls now, so there's no real reason for me to fight in Classic any longer. Because Jarls have so much HP, they're really good tanks. And they also have like 50% pierce armor. So I think he's kind of happy with this. He's up 1 age. He's probably ahead, he thinks, in villagers, which he isn't. But because we got our town centers up so fast. But I think he's probably pretty happy with the situation. So he falls back to build his advantage, and we have to play this very careful now. Also, these villagers are very exposed. I don't think it's good to have them here. I should get them around here. And now we follow with our own hero gauge, which is Apollon. So also the Master Soup told me that I should go Apollon most of the time against Norse. It's probably correct, unless maybe you're against Odin. I think, because Odin doesn't have flaming weapons where you need to retreat from. Obviously now our Thor player doesn't have flaming weapon, and he has used his god power already. But what is really good against Norse in particular is uh, if you have vision on their economy and you can make a nice underworld in, you can also, tilt the game a little bit back into your favor. So now this here is very dangerous. I don't know what they are doing there. This is nicely walled, so this is probably kind of safe. Maybe a wall here would not be bad, or here. And you see me going underworld here. And I add stables because I saw yours, and I want to add some prodromos. So prodromos, Tox, heroes, and mystical units. And damn, he has so many mystical units. Look at this. 3 Valkyries. Oh yeah, you guys are done for. So what I do when I play, I always, like here with the Pegasi, I check, so this, yeah, these villager die. So what I do, I check the economy upgrades, and I'm so happy to see that he has been in heroic for a while, but he doesn't have the upgrades. So I know he must be um, either going for tour, which I think he will because I know him, or his eco sucks, which would be obviously amazing. Obviously, I see the economy here, and now there comes the rate. So this is good. Even if we don't kill so many villagers here, unfortunately. I mean, we kill some, so it's not bad. But what we also do, we get idle time. They have to walk all the way here. So all these villagers are walking, and our friend here is pushing in. Um, I wonder if you could have pushed this. No, not without rams and against Cyclops and three heroes. No. Although these Toxotes get really, really strong. Once we get the Apollon upgrade as well, you have to think of this. Like if you go Cyclops, so Ares, and then Apollon, and then Artemis, you get all the Archer upgrades. You get so strong Toxotes in the late game. And here he kills the Underworld. Nothing we can do about it. But at least he's shoved off this position. It's a lot of hunt that he didn't take. And he lost a lot of villagers. We are still ahead of villagers. And now they are on the berries, and they had a lot of idle time. So this was really good. And now we kill this. I don't know, this is probably not well played here because you don't need to really take down this. I mean, you could do like chip damage until here and then remove, then retreat. Because we have a fortress here, we cannot just siege this down with catapults, with petroleers. And I kind of want this town center, but then again, this town center feels really bad because I'm sitting around here on this gold mine, and if he pushes in here, then like it's very hard to defend. So I'm against taking a third town center right now, unless I get more lead. Also, what I really like here in this situation is that I see him not on a heavy infantry. Yes, heavy infantry. So I know I'm not that I should not be there behind. And I think that he's not going for upgrades because he wants to get the tour in. That's at least how he plays. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him skip the heavy upgrades for now, just for mystic timing. And what's Borg doing? Here's some dwarves here. Here's some dwarves here. We will see a wild cyclops soon approaching these guys. And he's really spread out. He still didn't go back. So this is so massive, this underworld here, because he just never bothered again to go here and get all this hunt. It's a crazy value for us. Doesn't look big, but it's actually pretty big. Also getting some villagers there. But also you could keep the underworld for sure for big attack in Mystic. But I wanted to even out the game because I was thinking the way I'm playing currently, especially if I'm going Ares, Apollon, Artemis, I should be able to push him down in the late game. And now, oh no, I didn't miss it. I did miss it. This Cyclope threw 112 and all the 6 dwarfs here died. But currently I have no vision on what he's doing. So still, I see Ulfjarl not upgraded. I'm really happy. I see medium here. So for me, this screams like he's going Mystic. So obviously we can see it, but then again, I was like, he's going Mystic because Why would he have not upgraded this? Unless he's really so short on resources, but I did never enough damage. I have also he got the heroic armory upgrades, so he must have economy. So I'm thinking probably he's going mystic here, and here this massive attack. I think he's kind of hating on this temple for a reason. Oh no, maybe he didn't even scout it because if he's aware, he should know there are some massive relics in there for me. So he wants it down, and the solo catapult is jamming in here. And despite he has, okay, he went mystic, so not all his town centers um, were building villagers. Damn, this is such a snipe again. That's like a machine gun. And we click the town bell on the town center, so the villagers retreat back in. I think this was some massive throw for him, to be honest. These took these upgrades crazy. And yeah, I should have made a better job deving this for sure. This is massive for him because this okay, this could change. The resource they cost less now, right? Yeah. But let's say they cost like 300, let's say. So these are 900 resources that are down. Not exactly, almost. And our friend here is retreating inside of the space. I find it interesting that he doesn't even have any Huskars in his army. Only Hillford he had, the first one was here, the second one was here, both are destroyed, which is obviously very good for what we do. But with Eris, we also got the strongest Hypnotists in the game. So we could definitely see a lot of Huskars. We could either make sure we have a lot of Cyclops, or we add a lot of, well, Carpal Hypnotists. But we see ours, so we do Prodromus. And what I'm also very happy to see, if I look at my villagers here, and I see they are fully upgraded, and whenever I see a villager of Borg, and I see this, okay, it's now getting better. But then I'm like, okay, I must be way ahead. He tried to win with them with a tier push, didn't work out for him, and we should still be in a pretty good position. We're probably even. We're just unfortunately we are one age behind, but he just let us take this uncontested. There's a Cyclop here, a very low Cyclop, and definitely what I think I misplayed this game. I should have definitely got a Temple of Healing in the temple, as he's like um, healing springs, and then I should have always had a temple in the front, somewhere close to the front, to always heal back up my guys. Also heal this Cyclop up, and it's quite interesting. You lose so much here. The Archer ball is real. What does it look like for him? There's no GG from him. I think maybe he was a bit tilted. This is also a win. If he converts villagers into ulls, I mean that's definitely not so bad. This was not. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. And now we push in here. Also more villagers. So suddenly he was ahead, and now he's behind in villagers. He has iron upgrades. That's crazy though. That's actually crazy. I mean, I'm going to take this town center here, but I potentially shouldn't do it because I'm close to 100. No, actually, I should do it because not I'm close to full villager, but also I'm full pop. So getting extra pop is not bad. What a lot of people misplay when they are close to full pop and they are not on full villagers, they should not build any army anymore and fill up the last population with the missing villagers. A lot of people, they just like, I even see some games where people have like 80 villagers in full pop and they cannot get more villagers because they are fully capped. So this Tanzania is pretty fine. And now we win again with this huge archer ball. With Peltas Zero are completely useless right now, but at least we have them. So you cannot easily spam TA. And look at this villagers again. Yeah. I think GG. It's a very nice game. Let's look at the craft. I'm very interested in the resources. The Thor player was actually ahead most of the time, which is expected. And in the military, oh my god, this KDA is insane. Really insane. Yeah, I hope you liked the video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.